For centuries, its name was Persia. Powerful, a kingdom that bowed to no empire. But the prophets saw beyond time. They saw its rise, again, in the final hour. In the days of Daniel, it was called Persia, a kingdom of gold, of conquest, of fire worship and ancient gods. But in the shadow of Babylon, prophets spoke of a coming storm, not just for their time, but for ours. The prophet Ezekiel called it by name, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. And they would rise with Gog, a name shrouded in mystery, a leader of nations, in the last war before the end. The prophet Ezekiel said also, "You will come up against my people, like a cloud covering the land." This war is not only political, it is spiritual. In the book of Daniel, the prophet fasted and prayed, but for 21 days the answer was delayed. Why? Because a powerful spiritual being called the Prince of Persia blocked God's messenger. This was no earthly prince. It was a dark force assigned to the ancient empire of Persia, one of many such powers described in apocalyptic writings. But we must ask, could echoes of those ancient spiritual conflicts still influence the world today? Is something stirring in the shadows, drawing nations toward a destiny written long ago? The world watches missiles rise, not just as headlines, but echoes of prophecy. Persia, with Gog and Magog, will come like a storm against Israel. Israel defends, Iran responds. Tensions flare, not from nowhere, but from history, from scripture, from prophecy remembered. We do not set dates, we do not claim to know the hour, but the stage is set, and the ancient players take their positions. The tremors are real, the hour grows late, and still, the scrolls speak. And now, the world watches, as ancient names rise on modern maps. Iran, Israel, Russia, Turkey, Arabia, all named long ago, not by chance, but by design. Revelation speaks of a river that dries, a path prepared for kings to march. Is this the final war, or merely the beginning of the end? We do not know the day, we do not choose the hour, but we see the signs, and we must prepare, not just with weapons, but with wisdom. For prophecy is not about fear, it's about knowing that history has eyes watching, and time is not blind.